Hello lords and ladies, and welcome back for another episode of Mountain Blade Warband Gekokujo. When last we left off, we had a bit of fun with melee fights, with tournaments, managed to get our hands on quite an amount of gold. We also had a bit of a scuffle with some Woko pirates that, well, more or less trolled me with their numbers, even though we did manage to lose, half of our fours. And when last we also left off, we were still near the city of Nagasaki doing the tournaments. Now, I know that usually it's not the best of idea to immediately make a cut in the episode, but I doubt you guys really want to see me grinding these tournaments. Also, apologies guys, this episode is recorded in bulk with episode 4 and with episode 4 and 6 and as such I have not really had the opportunity to read your comments what way you would like me to do these tournaments. Would you like to see me grind and just talk through them? Would you like me to continue making cuts and just give you a general idea and statistics of how well we did? So yeah, definitely guys, definitely leave a comment down below with your, well, I suppose, vote on the matter, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, welcome back. The feast is over, meaning the tournaments are over as well. And newsflash guys, fighting in a tournament with 50% health is not a very good idea, or at least not when we're still as weak as we are. I took part in 2 more tournaments since the cut, and I lost both. And, well, we had a net loss of about 400 mon. We still have plenty of money, so we have that going for us. But, let us check. Farmer, no, sorry, we're not strong enough yet to actually help you. Can I get some more food variety to keep our troops' morale as high as possible? Not that it's really that necessary, considering that right now we still don't have as many troops to actually eat through all of our food. But it's always nice to have a wide variety of foods. What I would also like to do is check what kind of horses they have. 20,000 champion Kagoshima horse, speed 47, maneuver 56. So I believe these Kagoshima horses usually have quite a lot of maneuverability, but less speed than the horse that I would like. I know that the maximum speed of one of the horses that I've had in the past is like 50, and I just love fast horses. What can I say? Alright, we forgot to... okay, let's just go back to Nagasaki. Once again, very sorry about that. I forgot to check in the arena if there are any more tournaments going on anywhere in the vicinity. Are there going to be any tournaments? Tournaments are going to be held in Hirosaki and Kagoshima. Very, very good. Shall we try our luck with our somewhat depleted numbers in Kagoshima? Perhaps that's not such a bad idea. High risks, high rewards, as always. What we will do though is try and recruit some more men so that we're not always jumped on by... Okay, so this is the village that the farmer was probably from. And no, I do not think we have the numbers, the sufficient numbers and the sufficient strength to take those guys down. We do have to make sure though that we are very careful here. That's why I'm not speeding up here, guys, because as you know, there's a pirate hideout right there, and there were a bunch of pirates last time we saw them here, and I really don't want to be jumped on by them once again. So nice and easy, nice and safe. There we go, 4 more men. And what did I say? There they go, 22 of them. They would most likely massacre my force right now. So what we will do first is head to Kumamoto Check the inn if there is maybe a slave trader here. Gonmaru the slaver, excellent, and Hyogonosuke, even more excellent. So slaver, I'll sell this troll to you. There you go. And Hyogonosuke. Hello there. From the look of you, I'd say you're expecting to get into some fights in the near future. Are you by any chance looking for some help? I could be. What's your story? Well, sir, as long as I can remember, I've had a weakness for fighting, and it's gotten me into trouble, you see. So he's basically like Musashi. Nice. I grew up in Kisoyu. Now, I'm not sure, because even though I am a Japanese major, my Japanese geography is still a little bit poor, but I'm pretty sure that's a misspelling of Kiyosu. So, alright. I grew up in Kisoyu. Kisoyu Castle as a bushi, training alongside my father and brothers. I would amuse myself by hunting mice through the pantries and sculleries. I was so good at it that I put the castle cats out of a job. And eventually the Lord realized that I might also be employed to fight for him directly. Needless to say, I found a number of opportunities to avail myself of the heads that had formerly belonged to my Lord's enemies. Their family did not appreciate that. Families, probably, once again, and sent men to provoke me into duels. I would accept them, but cut them down away from the appointed dueling grounds. How is that honorable? It was quicker and safer, naturally. Also dishonorable. The trail of dead bodies became too much of a liability for my lord, and he released me from service. I have since become a free agent, and my last job was here in Kumamoto. Unfortunately, my last employer's wife had a lovely paramour, and I could not resist bringing it upon myself to defend my boss's honor. She doesn't know his head is missing yet, but she will soon. My boss will probably not appreciate it anyway, since it would bring him tremendous embarrassment. So tell me, are you looking for helpers? I mean, you're not exactly the most honorable person out there, but I suppose I will most likely be hiring even worse people down the road eventually. Very sorry, guys. Needed a sip of water right there. I might be. What can you do? Well, sir, let me tell you. I may not be so well versed in poetry, but I know the quickest way to a man's heart is between his fourth and fifth rib, if you understand me. I can swing swords in addition to stabbing with them, and I'm slippery as quicksilver. You'll find me useful in a fight, I'll warrant. Sounds like you could do the job. I will hire you. Now that's good news, Captain. So how about paying me a little something to seal off our agreement? A mere 200 would be enough. Please, don't take this the wrong way, but I've had some bad luck with employers in the past. Alright, here's 200 mon for you. Make yourself ready. Good! Give me a few moments to prepare, and I'll be ready to move. Alright, guys, so, as I mentioned in the previous episode, there are certain companions that have outstanding relationships with each other. Some hate each other, some really like each other. And if I am not mistaken, all three of the ones we have right now actually have nothing against each other. In fact, I'm pretty sure that Musashi and Hyogonosuke are even friends, or not yet, but they have the possibility of becoming friends, let's put it like that. So we're not gonna go that way, because I'm pretty sure there are multiple parties of local pirates just waiting to slit the bellies of my men. So what we will do is, unfortunately, have to take the scenic route around, but at least this way we will be able to recruit more volunteers along the way, or maybe not if the villages are as accepting as that one was. So Taketa. And it just occurred to me, we do have the gold right now to perhaps train Shimazu Skirmisher. No, we still don't want any trouble from you. That we do have enough gold to possibly recruit some samurai as well. Now, samurai come at 300 gold a pop, but they are immensely, immensely stronger than even the elite troops when you train up your villagers. I can't believe how long of a path I have to take in order to get around all of these deserters and rebels and barbarians and everything. 5 men. That's a lovely sight. Miyazaki. Let's head to you as well. 6 villagers. Even better. Alright, let's finally... Actually, we'll make one last stop at Kirishima. 2 villagers. Excellent. So that's a party of 34. Still only villagers, so we're not exactly the strongest. And what we will do right now is wait here. See, they're already running from me, even though they are mounted Shimazu officers, which could most likely just run through my men. Like I said earlier, like a hot knife through butter. Right, so it seems that because we had to take the scenic route around, the tournament is already over, and because there was no feast, well, the last place we can go is Hirosaki. But first, let's visit the inn. Slaver Yeosong. Sure, let's talk to you. What do you want? Calm down, I only want to make conversation. Forget it. I'm just in a bad mood. I was a court official in Korea, you see, but I was exiled, just like that. My traitorous peers did not agree with me that we needed to shake off our yoke and free ourselves from our obligations to the Ming Empire. I tried to take my case directly to the great king, but he became furious with me for breaking protocol. I did not rank high enough to actually meet him, but it was important, damn it. So here I am, the only possible place I could travel to that was not China. Right, you guys didn't know much more than China and Japan, did you? Why don't you join my Kashindan? Yes, that's an excellent idea. I could gain valuable contacts and experience for my eventual return. They will regret the day that they threw me out. Not even the Chinese will be able to save them from the rivers of blood. Wow, you have a vendetta. Alright, excellent. Welcome aboard. Likewise. Before we go, I require 400 mon to provision myself for campaigning. Wow, you're expensive, but alright. Here's 400 mon. Get ready. We leave soon. Good. Give me a few moments to prepare and I'll be ready to move. Alright, so that's another companion for us. Excellent. Wandering Biwa. Sorry. So we will talk to him. This is the man that can teach us some poems that we can court ladies with later and increase the relationship with them even faster. So, what is it you do? I compose and write songs for the lords of the land and their ladies. Sometimes I sing about war, sometimes about the virtues of kings, and sometimes for the most sophisticated audiences about the virtues of sake. For most audiences, however, I sing of love. Can I answer any other questions for you? I guess I have to go through these. Tell me about marriage and love among the nobility of Japan. Nobles are an odd lot. In Japan, a daughter is a political asset to be given away to a lord with whom her father wishes to make an alliance. So basically like Europe. Yet the great families of this land idealize pure love between man and woman, and I have seen many a hardened warrior weep copious tears at the doomed outdoor of Sahira and Janun in the songs, even as he made plans to break his own daughter's heart. Fathers differ, of course. Some parents will let their daughters choose a husband who pleases them. Others, however, feel that to allow their daughters any choice at all would be to diminish their own authority and insist on imposing a groom whether she likes it or not. But the majority will steer a middle course. They will want to make the final decision about a groom, but will weigh their daughter's preferences heavily. Among other factors, a happy marriage is more likely to produce heirs. Ain't that true? So, there is place for courtship and for the use of skill and passion to win a lady's heart. Do you have any other questions? Is there a place for me in the game of love? Of course! Some samurai make a great deal of lineage, but in the end, lands and money speak louder than one's ancestors. Even though you are a foreigner, if you are coming up in the world, then many parents will consider you a fine catch. You will have to compete with many other lords of your domain, however, who will have an advantage. They have known these ladies from childhood and will have been sized I suppose, up as grooms by carefully discerning mothers and aunts. Some ladies may be fascinated by the stranger, yet opt for the familiar. So know this, you may have your heart broken, but to enter the arena of love fearing heartbreak is like entering the battlefield fearing the enemy's arrows. Be brave and shrug off the sting of rejection, and victory may yet be yours. Do you have any other questions? Oh, I could just say no, that is all. Alright, is there anything else? Can you teach me any poems? I can teach you the poem, The Storming of the Castle of Love. It is short enough to be easily learned. It is an allegoric poem, replete with symbols and metaphor. It describes how a brave but rough warrior wins the heart of his lady by becoming a dutiful and honorable samurai. Its theme, that the role of a woman is to inspire but also civilize a man, is appreciated by some noble ladies, but not all. To teach it to you, I will need some hours of your time, and, of course, a small fee for my services. About 300 mon would suffice. Yes, teach me that one. Very well, repeat after me. I deflected her skeptical, questioning darts, with armor made of purest devotion, purged into the forge of my heart, from the slag of any baser emotion. So we'll repeat after him. Very good, but there are many more stanzas to go. Now, listen closely. Alright, so we're basically just gonna wait right here as he teaches us that the time should go on relatively fast. Oh, we're already done. Alright. No, I did not want to take a walk around the streets. I actually wanted to meet him once more. This time I won't really be reading through everything. But what we will do is see, yeah, he can teach us one more. Alright, teach us one more. It's always good to know quite a few of these, because you can't really keep reciting the same poem to your ladies over and over again. Do you have any more? I believe you know the poems I am best equipped to teach. Alright. In that case, shall we head out? Or rather, let me check for horses. Spirited Dosanko horse. Alright, so speed is 52 and maneuver 46. But it costs 7,000 gold. Oh, that hurt to see, but it's so speedy. But I can't have it. Damn it. When you're poor, you just can't have nice things, I suppose. Ain't that the truth? Alright, so I suppose what we'll do now is, considering we don't have much more to do here, what we could also do is just go around these cities and perhaps do some quests. Those are always nice for both gold and, more importantly, experience. Alright, so let's head to Funai. What are you? Train Shimazu skirmishers. I mean, I'm pretty sure that we could take you on, but we have enough men. But then again, a single Woku pirate was able to cut down, what, 4, 5 of my men without a single problem. Alright, so take a walk around the streets, because yeah, you actually have to take a walk around the streets. Oh god, I don't have a horse yet. I need a horse! I need a horse! As Thor said. There we go, the guildmaster. Yeah, you actually have to meet the guildmaster of every single town in order to get quests from them. Do you happen to have a job for me? We have heard that about a week ago some travelers on the road from Nakatsu were attacked by deserters. We would like you to track these deserters down. The merchants of the town were able to get a description of their leader and have put together a bounty. Alright, let's try it. Usually I don't really like these hunting quests because, quite frankly, it is a pain to hunt them down because they just spawn all over the place. And sometimes... Alright, so that's not them. Sometimes they just spawn somewhere ridiculously far away and you can't really find them, and then suddenly you get the message that the quest failed. The reason? Another lord took them down. Well, no shit, another lord took them down if I couldn't even find them. What's more, we don't really... Wait, are you kidding me? We can... Okay. So we can cross. Because, quite honestly, I would not be surprised if they spawned here, but apparently not. Oh, Lord. Let's head back. Where are they? They're not it. I mean, they are deserters, but the deserters that come with the mission usually have a blue number indicator. So that's not them, that's not them. I mean, those are deserters, but like I said, they're not the right ones. Where the hell are they? And of course, because all of these lords are riding around, that means that these deserters are most likely running away from them, meaning that God knows where they are. It's been 2 days, so I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they were like on the other side of the map already or something. Why are you following me? Get away from me. Right. So a lot of our men are actually able to level up. Yeosong. Actually, what I believe I will do is talk to him, because I wrote out all of the companions that you can have in this game, and have already decided on which companions I really want to have on my team. But I usually recruit all of the companions just in case anything happens. Like, I don't know, we lose a battle against the Lord, and suddenly all of our companions are scattered all over Japan. That's a pain, but it does happen. And during those times, it would most likely be a good idea to have companions all over Japan, really. So I do recruit them all, but I do have, like I said, an idea of which ones I want to have in my party in order to maximize the potential. So what I will do is ask him to see his equipment and just basically strip him down. I look like a barbarian, but it's better than what I have right now, so I'll be taking that rusty katana. Even this is better. I mean, I kind of feel dirty for using a Chinese weapon and not a katana, but desperate times call for desperate measures. We need to separate for a while. That's right, we need to part ways, so he's gonna leave our party. Musashi leveled up. What can you tell me about your skills? So the first thing we're gonna do is actually increase his agility so that it's dividable by 3, meaning we can increase athletics. Well, actually athletics is already a 3, but riding will be able to be 3. Do we give him power draw? Yes, we do, because I would like him to also have a bow and arrow just like me. And Hyogonosuke also leveled up. Excellent. So you already have strength too. Alright, intelligence. Yeah, let's give you some agility. There we go. Power strike 6. Alright, yeah, he definitely is quite strong. But I still want you to get a bit better in archery as well. I want them to be all-rounders. Like, they don't have to use firearms or throwing unless they are specifically a companion that is used to those weapons, which of course there are many of. What I will also do is give Musashi the things that we just took from the guy. There we go. You finally have an actual weapon. Hyogonosuke, can I give you anything? No, 12-6, 4-4. Alright. Last one, Hyogonosuke, 10-6. Alright, so this is actually better for you. And 4, so yeah, that's the same. Katana. Oh, he actually has a katana. I'm gonna take that and give you the Chinese Buddha, because I like katanas. So skirmishers, spearmen. Now that we have all 3 of these, like, wait, is it? Yeah, Gonosuke and Musashi, I believe. Does Hyogonosuke also have trainer? He does. He has 3 trainer. Musashi has 2 trainer, and Gonosuke, I believe, also has some in there. Yeah, 3 trainer. So because all of them leveled up, they are suddenly able to give much more experience to the lower level recruits we had. So that is the reason why we can actually upgrade all of our men. So skirmishers, spearmen, let's keep it about the same. And we also leveled up. So we are going to increase our intelligence once more. Give ourselves another level of power draw. And athletics, I want to be faster on the battlefield because we do not yet have a horse. We really, really need to remedy that. Alright, so apparently we are not going to be able to find... Like, I keep finding deserters, but just not the right ones. And everything is pointing towards the direction of us not being able to find these deserters. That is why I hate these missions. Not to mention, we don't really have... Wait, let me actually check that before I say anything. I mean, we have tracking in Gonosuke, which... What does that do again? Tracking it, I believe the tracks show more. Yeah, tracks become more informative, but still, it apparently did not help us enough. Spotting, we need spotting, because that actually increases the radius that we can see things. Perhaps if we had larger spotting, we would have been able to see where those deserters are. I believe it's safe to say that we will not manage to complete this mission. Let me see if I can just cancel the mission. About the job you gave me. What if I can't finish it? Well, just do your best to finish it. So he's not even letting me cancel the mission. Alright, fine. Then we'll just wait. How long? Wait. Oh, okay. How long? 60 days. Are you kidding me? Can somebody just hunt down the deserters, kill them so that I can get the message that... Wait, that's them. Otto Spearman. Yeah. So we're actually gonna be able to do this. All right. Excellent. No. All right. This must be your unlucky day. We're just about the worst people you could run into in these parts. Are you now? Ha! For me, you are nothing more than walking money bags. A merchant in Funai offered me good money for your heads. A bounty hunter! Kill him! Kill him now! I need to take a sip of water. I'm sorry. I love doing those voices, but they take a toll on my vocal cords and throat. So yeah, you'll have to excuse me if I sometimes go quiet for a second just to take a sip. So 34 men versus their 11. This should be okay. And the worst starting position once again. So, wait, did I tell everyone to charge? Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Though, where is the enemy? Maybe I can tell them to just follow me and try to hold a position. Where are they? Oh, they're down there. Nah, just charge. Everyone charge. Let me see if I can get some shots off. I can't see the arrows because it's dark. I mean, because it's night, so I can't really tell if I'm hitting too low, too high. Just if my accuracy sucks. Right, guys. So, as promised, I did some research about the proficiencies. So, the higher your proficiency, the faster you are at wielding the weapons, as well as doing more damage when it comes to melee weapons. When it comes to ranged weapons, like using the bow or crossbow or firearms or anything like that, it increases your damage as well as... There we go, let's defend that. And kill him. There we go. Oh, excellent, even leveled up. And it also increases your accuracy with the weapon, which is the reason why I keep leveling up my archery, even though you see your companions carry you away from the fighting. What? Did I... Right, so if you press tab, before you actually get prompted to press it, it counts as if you retreated from the battle. Which we didn't do, but hey. Peasant woman, peasant man. Peasant women, I'm actually gonna hire because they can level up to being elite onabushis, which are excellent archers. And they don't cost as much. But if we ever find them redundant, we can just release them. But for now, we're actually gonna keep them. Trained Shimazu skirmisher, trained Shimazu spearman. Excellent! And we got 4 new prisoners as well. 9. That is it. That is all we had to do. My lord, I have been searching my mind, trying to remember where I have seen Gonosuke, the one who calls himself a Shisho. As I watched him in action during that last battle, I suddenly remembered. He is a good fighter, but also a vicious one. Back when I was still learning swordsmanship at a school, we would sometimes fight with a rival school not named the Shinto Musuryu. Captain, I would not trust any man who hides his origins, and particularly would not trust a commoner student who calls himself a Shisho of an illustrious school. Wait, but I thought you two get along. What? What? No, you two do not get along. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I misread my own notes. Good job, me. So tell Gonosuke you have my support in this because I actually want to be on good terms with you. Now that I know that Gonosuke is someone I most likely want to get rid of for now, I'll take his things and ask him to separate from us for a while. So Musashi, can you use any of these? Is the Wakizashi actually better than the rusty katana? It is not. Excellent. I will give you the practice bow. Actually, no, I'll be using that. I don't want to have rocks anymore. 10. Alright, so that's it for you. Hyogonosuke. Chinese wood, excellent. Wakizashi, so the same here. I can give you this. I can give you some rocks. 9 to foot, or rather, well, to leg armor. 12, yeah, everything else is maxed out from what we have right now. Excellent. Alright, so off to Funai we go. I believe we actually have to talk with the man. Yes, we do have to talk with him to get the experience and gold. Reward. What is this? Deserters versus Ronin. They're mounted deserters, so no, we are not going to be fighting those yet. The bad news is that the recruits we have right now, none of them can become cavalry units. The only people that can become cavalry units are either your companions. Oh, there's a tournament going on here. Excellent. Yeah, are either companions or samurai. First off, let's go and visit the inn, see if there's a slaver maybe here. Farmer, alright, so that's that. The book merchant, more on that later. Mari.
Ho there, traveler. You wouldn't by any chance be in the market for a tracker, would you?
Actually, we had to get rid of Gonosuke, so I guess we are.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. What is the urgency?
Well, sir, it's a long story. I had a bit of a misunderstanding here in Funai about a horse that I found tied up outside the inn. It was the spitting image of a beast that threw me a few days back and ran off. Naturally, I untied it for a closer look. As it turns out, the horse belonged to a merchant, a pinch-faced old goat who wouldn't accept that it was all a simple misunderstanding and went off to get a guard. But if I was with a larger group who could vouch for me, they might let it pass. I'd be very grateful to you.
Mari. I mean, I will take you into my group, but I will ask you to simply go away for now. Perhaps. But how do I know that there won't be a quote-unquote misunderstanding about one of my horses? Well, for one thing, I don't have a horse yet.
Sir, I'm offended that you would even think such a thing. I'd be most indebted to you, and you'll see that I show my gratitude.
That sounded dirty.
I've ridden over a fair amount of rough country in my time, more often than not in a hurry. I'm a good tracker, and I've got a good eye for terrain, so what do you say? Alright, I'll take you. I will be very useful to you, sir. You can bet on that. Just one more thing before we leave. Would you mind lending me 100 mon? I'm ashamed to say it, but I have made myself a bit of a debt here, staying in this tavern over the last few weeks, and the tavern owners no longer believe that I am loaded with gold as I used to tell them.
So you're even a liar. Lovely. Now I know I don't want you in my group.
You know, things could get ugly if they see me leaving with you before paying them.
Very well, here's 100 mon. Now fall in with the rest. Horse. They do not have any good horses, but I will sell them everything else. So that's good. Is there anything else I can do before going into the tournaments? I do not believe so. Alright guys, so I believe that the episode has actually gone on for quite a while already. So what I will do is make a cut right here for the next episode. So if you enjoy what I do, please do consider leaving a like and subscribe to know when the next episode is up. Also, share with your friends. I would love to get feedback from as many people as possible. So please also leave a comment down below, as I said, and I'll be sure to check it out. Until next time, guys, as always, ad gloriam.